Hi, please. Hi, let's just get right into the empties video that I have for you right now. So I'm gonna try to keep this going pretty quickly. I have so many items. The last empties video I did was, I think, when was it? In October. So I've got quite a bit. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm so excited. So the first empties I'm going to start with is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I love using this as my first cleanse in double cleansing to remove my makeup. This is just like so perfect. I love just pumping out one long big pump, and using that I warm it up in my hands and put it all over my face. I love wearing a good long wear foundation, some pretty stiff brow gel, and depending on the eye look, it can be pretty extravagant, even though right now it's not. And this just takes it all away. I really enjoy this formula because I can really emulsify it. So when I splash my face, I guess, with water, I'm able to really get it rub in the mix in the oil and the water together as best as I can to cleanse it off, and then I go in with this next product that I'll show you. But all in all, I would recommend this. I know it's going to be on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I'm going to pick one up, and let me know if you're going to pick one up too. I picked it up, I think last year. I bought it last year during the day that this was on sale, and I do not regret it, and I'm really excited to pick it up again. So this next item is the Purity Cleanser. This is the big 32 ounce. My partner and I really love this facial cleanser. I think it's just very simple, as the as the Philosophy brand is. It just really works. I don't have to worry about messing with other cleansers because this just gets it done. And we've had quite a few of the smaller sizes, and now we're on to, because I think we finished two of these in the past, and we've got another one. I think one. Hopefully I don't think we got two, but it lasts a nice long time. Honestly, this is the cleanser for myself and my partner, and it's just good. For me, I feel like there are times where I do want to explore, but I always end up coming back to this because it is just so effective, and I really like it for that. So would recommend. I do really enjoy. It's really good. There are some I know that there are some ingredients in here that could be a little irritating. I don't really find that to be the case for myself, but if you are sensitive to some things, you might want to check out the ingredient list. Let's do some makeup. So this is from my project pan that I did not get to include in my last empties, and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, Moisturizer, and Primer in one. This was pretty good. I really liked it. I bought this during the Ulta 21 Days of Sale quite a long time ago, and I actually bought two. And I don't know, I really liked it for what it was. Yeah, what it was at the time. And it's good if you're new to primers. If your skin is dehydrated or dry, I think that this could be very satisfying for you. But the way that I'm currently priming or not priming my skin right now, which is honestly not using any primer, I'm just using, I'm just going on top of my sunscreen with whatever complexion product I'm using. I really haven't needed specifically a priming, a moisturizing primer. So I would, in the specific cases that I listed with dry and dehydrated skin, if you're not that into moisturizer, maybe this could be for you, but I don't see myself repurchasing this again. And I don't know that I would buy it at full price either, but I did like it. It's kind of middle of the road. But honestly, it's been such a long time that I was like really like into it. I don't know. I think that's part of like this. That's like a side effect of project panning. But besides that, that was that. So if you're dry or dehydrated and you're looking for a primer that's on sale, this might be for you. Maybe. I would look into additional reviews. I have here the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Concealer in the shade 200 Ivory. I think this is fabulous. This is incredibly high coverage and very, very dewy. I do set it with a powder most often. Where I live right now, it's been kind of humid, so I've especially needed to set it, but there have been some occasions where I kind of just like let myself look like I just went to like hot yoga. So I do really like it for that. I prefer the concealer over the foundation. That is 100% sure, but I do really love the L'Oreal Age Perfect line. I think it's just so nice. I have repurchased this and I would recommend this to those who are looking for high coverage, very creamy concealers. So yeah, this is great. And I love this particular shade for myself because it's like a little bit gray in like a cool tone way. So for myself, I find that to be very flattering on my specific skin tone. So like it, have repurchased. I'm glad that I have it. I have it because it's empty now. Okay, another one from my project pan is this Glossier lip gloss, the clear one. I'm going to be reusing this packaging, but I will not be repurchasing the clear lip gloss. I have like some points of contention with the brand that I won't get into right now, but it was $18, if I remember correctly, for this lip gloss, which is just a lot. And specifically for a clear lip gloss, this is most likely hydrogenated iso. I forget what it is, but it's it's just like a very simple clear lip gloss, which is great because it does look very, very glossy. It makes your lips look so juicy, and the gloss just like makes it looks unbelievable. It looks kind of out of this world. So when I first saw it on like a beauty influencer on my screen, I was like, I have to have whatever that is. And then I came to the realization that I could just have any like very thick lip gloss and just layer it and layer it and layer it and come out with the same results. I'll be refilling the packaging with the Milk Makeup Clear Face Gloss. And so that way I'll be able to continue to use the packaging because the applicator is very nice. But towards the end, I was very scared to use it because those little dough foots get stained so easily. And if you want to keep the clear color of the gloss, like the clear colorlessness of the gloss, you have to be careful. But so yeah, would not repurchase, but I'm glad I finished it. So on to the next one. Here I have the WetnWild Browsessive Brow Shaping Gel. This is fantastic. I actually think this has to be one of the best brow gels I've ever used. I really like this small little applicator. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I really like this really small applicator. It gives me a strong hold without looking. I don't know. I don't care to have like a touchable brow. In fact, I actually don't want my brow to be very soft. But if I ever do like reach up and touch my brow, I don't think, oh, like I've got like, I don't know. It's like I don't feel like I've got like shards of glass on my brow or anything like that. So this has like a fabulous hold. it's matte and it holds very well. I did go through this very quickly, but I can't tell if that's because it's probably a combination of there's a small amount of product, but it's also my favorite. So every time, like when I had this, I just kept reaching for it, and it's great. It's inexpensive. I would recommend checking this out if you're in the market for a clear brow gel. That is it for the makeup. Let me get into the rest of it. So I have so many body washes here. We go through body wash semi-quickly. I think like the combination of hard water and so on and so forth. The first one, let me just go through chronological order. The first one we finished is the Nivea Nourishing Body Wash in Botanical Blossom. I've finished quite a few of these, and this is just a nice soft floral scent. It's kind of powdery. Smelling it again, I'm like, it's so good. It's so good. It's very soft. I like that I don't smell it significantly long after I've gotten out of the shower. Like I feel like I smell clean, but it's not so strong that like it lingers and conflicts with my perfume. So I do like that, but I do prefer the green tea and is it cucumber? There's another scent of this that I significantly prefer more, but I think it's discontinued. I actually ended up ordering it from Ulta for my partner since that's like his ultimate favorite, and I got a different version just so he could have his and enjoy it. So hopefully Nivea comes back with that other scent because it just smelled so delightful and was so like fresh and spa-like in the shower. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep being klutzy. We really, really love the Nivea body washes in our household, and I like that they don't make my skin feel dry. They have a really nice scent, and I don't feel like I'm like powering through it very quickly. I feel like I can use a little bit and make it last a while, even though, and like just remember the last time I like documented any of this was back in October, so it's been a handful of months since then. Okay, next was the Olay Age Defying Vitamin E Body Wash with the B3 complex. I think we bought this at Target, and I could not stop thinking about how expensive it was. I'm just like puffing the air into my nose, and it smells pretty good, but for some reason, I just did not like this in the shower. I felt like it kind of like, this is going to sound bad, but it smelled a little bit like rubber. I don't feel like it dried out my skin or anything like that, but I do feel like I used it up very quickly, and specifically the Olay body washes, and like, of course, anything you buy at Target. Of course, anything you buy at Target is going to be a little bit more expensive, but this Olay body wash, which is 22 ounces, which is like the same as their like in-store brand, their generic brand body washes. I think this was like, I want to say this was like $6 at least, which pains me because it's just so expensive. Like, I would just prefer not to, and especially for how quickly we went through it and the smell. And it's not particularly moisturizing, so I would not recommend this. If you like these, I want to know, am I just doing it wrong? Please let me know. Okay, so yeah, moving on to the next. The next one we finished was this Aveeno Soothing Body Wash in Prebiotic Oat and Camellia. I do think that this was nice and soft. It is 18 ounces, so it's 4 ounces less. I feel like the formula on this one is very liquidy, so it was difficult not to pour out a ton, but it did last about the same amount of time as the other ones. And my mom gave this to me. This smells good, but I don't know, there's something about camellia that I don't like very much, which shows up in another product. It just it smells so much like I feel like I was using products that smelled like camellia between the ages of like 10 and 15, and it just brings those memories back so much that I don't like it. It doesn't smell bad, but it's just, the scent memory is just too strong for me. So, but all in all, I thought this was great. I would try a different body wash from Aveeno, and I thought this was effective. So I would recommend, and I would repurchase in a different scent. So next is this Cool Moisturizing Body Wash. Okay, it doesn't say it on the back. This is the Up&Up Cool Moisturizing Body Wash in the scent Cucumber and Green Tea. So I think the Cucumber and Green Tea, the Nivea one, is the absolute best. That's just the best. This was like a little bit drying, but I would still buy this over the other one and just use more body lotion than use the Olay. But preferably, I don't know. I know like Target is such like a big like internet meme of like everyone goes to Target and spends $200 on random shit. Like, that's like, do I want to be that person some days? Yes. But generally I don't, like, especially not with buying like everyday stuff. So like, I just figure like if I'm gonna spend $5 on something, like I would just get the Nivea one, which they don't actually sell on Target. So yeah, this one smells the best. I would recommend this over the Olay, but I'm definitely not seeking this one out. So yeah, like, and the smell is really good. So if you ever get a chance to take a sniff, it's just fresh. It's just nice and fresh. So that's all my body washes. Let's do some body lotion. I've got here okay, this looks disgusting. Because again, like the water at our house it's hard. So I've got the Nivea value size. I've got the Nivea Essentially Enriched Deep Nourishing Serum Body Lotion. This is very thick, very luscious. I do really enjoy it. I prefer to apply lotion all over my body when I am still wet from the shower, but for your body to, like, for your skin to absorb it better, at least with this formula, since it's like so, I want to say viscous, like, since it's so like, it's got a lot of like grip to it, so it takes a little bit longer to absorb into the skin if your skin is still damp. So I would recommend toweling off and then using this, but this is hard and heavy hitting, especially on your elbows and knees, which really need most of the love. So this is really good. I would repurchase this, but I definitely prefer like the Jergens formula over this for the specific purposes of directly out of the shower. This, I keep this, a small version of this, at my desk for my very dry wrists and elbows. So yeah, would repurchase, and this is a heavy hitter. Like, Nivea products really just have my whole heart. So next I have the Johnson's Baby Lotion and Honey Apple. This smells so good. So good. Yeah, my mom, she gave this to me with the Aveeno, and my skin was so soft and I smelled so good. Like, I couldn't even pay attention to the camellia scent from the Aveeno body wash because this was just so delightful. Honey apple, and this body lotion, I went through like semi quickly just because it's like a small bottle because it's for babies. But the formula really does sink into the skin so nice and quick, and like just leaves you feeling so like moisturized and soft, and the scent is so nice, but it's soft enough that it doesn't give you, like, it's not overpowering, at least for myself. And I pick up on scents like semi well, so I would recommend this. I would repurchase this. And yeah, thanks mom for giving this to me. Okay, let's get into some hair products. So the first two I'll mention are the ones with the camellia scent that I especially do not like. So I generally like a lot of L'Oreal products. I find that they're very effective, and these were effective. So these are the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Extraordinary Oil Nourishing Shampoo. I got these, so this is the shampoo and this is the conditioner. So I got these in a twin pack, like a value pack, and it actually took me a minute to go through it. I was kind of expecting to go through it kind of quickly, but they did last for a little bit. They lasted a while longer than I thought they would because the formulas are a little bit more impactful than like the Suave. I use a lot of the Suave Essentials. Those have to be like my favorite drugstore shampoo and conditioners, but this scent was just not for me. I do find that the shampoo was like very cleansing. I think it's like it's like the see-through formula, which generally, like, I grew up with my mom telling me that these are the most drying on your hair, which I definitely do believe. So what I would do is I would take a little bit of the conditioner and put it on my ends when I first brush my hair, and like before I get in the shower, and then when I first get in the shower, I reapply conditioner to the ends just to protect them when I am shampooing my hair, so when the shampoo runs down my hair, it doesn't get super dried out, because then it starts to look like straw, which I'm definitely trying to avoid. So if you can tolerate the camellia scent, you might like this. But this to me was kind of like, it was effective, but I'm not repurchasing. I wouldn't repurchase. But if you are looking for something that is effective in terms of like the oil, like the product itself felt really nice. I felt like the shampoo cleansed without stripping, and I felt like the conditioner was very nourishing and moisturizing to the hair, and it stuck really well. I thought it worked. So I won't repurchase, but I don't think it would be a bad buy. The next is a shampoo that was gifted to me from my hairstylist, Ashton. Love her so much. I'm going to leave her info linked down in the description box. She's one half of the people who've really helped my hair look as fabulous as it is. First is my mom, so thank you mom for all those genetics, and second is Ashton for helping me trim my hair and keep it nice and healthy throughout all the absolute torture of shaving, bleaching, so on and so forth. And so she's a Kerastase ambassador, and so it's her salon. And when she got in the Curl Manifesto line, she called me up and gave me quite a bit of the line, like almost every product in the line she had me test out. And I've been using it for almost a year, and I actually repurchased this product. So this is the Kerastase Curl Manifesto Gentle Hydrating Creamy Shampoo. And I definitely agree, it is gentle, it is creamy, and it is hydrating. When you only need to pour out a little bit because this is very, very concentrated. And I felt like with a little bit, I was able to really cleanse all the product that I had in my hair. And these, like, so it was like lightweight and effective, impactful, and it's, oh my gosh, the scent of this line, it's divine. It's so divine. Like, it just makes me think of vacation. It's so creamy and soft and yummy. Like, it's so good. The products are pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but I do think that for the luxury and the finish of it, I would highly recommend. So usually my hair is curly. I did blow out my hair on Saturday, and today's Monday. So, but I did use this to shampoo and wash my hair with the rest of the line as well. And I just find that my hair comes out looking like a movie star. I feel like I have like the softest, like the pillowy soft curls that like just of my dreams. And I feel so glamorous without having to do a ton of styling. I generally air dry my hair, and you can look back at some of my videos and see my best curls are actually when I'm using the Kerastase line. And I appreciate Ashton for giving it to me and sharing this line with me. And this is not sponsored at all. Like, Kerastase literally does not know who I am. And if I were to suggest any product from the line, I would suggest first the deep conditioning mask, and then I would suggest the gel, and I would suggest then the shampoo. And I've already repurchased this. I love this. I enjoy having two sets of like hair care. So I have my luxury, I have my luxury line in the shower, and I also have like my drugstore. So it just depends on the kind of look that I want usually. If I don't have a ton of time but I really need to look good, Kerastase all the way. And if I'm looking to do like if I want my hair to look curlier, so like the curls are much more clumped and defined, but I do sacrifice a little bit of softness with that, then I go with the drugstore line. It is like, I do think that the looks are different enough, but still like very beautiful. But again, the Kerastase focuses so much more on being soft, versus like the drugstore stuff can generally just be like, it's way bouncier. It's just not as soft. But yeah, really love this. I would repurchase, and I have repurchased, and I would recommend. So yeah, thanks again, Ashton. So the last two products I've got to talk about are drugstore hairstyling products. And going in order of which I use them is the John Freida Frizz Ease Daily Nourishment Leave-In Conditioner. I really like this. I really like this spray. It's just so easy to use. I do find that this is very effective. And yeah, I just flip my hair upside down, spray it on very, very, very wet hair. And I'll also use this sometimes to spritz on my ends when I'm brushing it out before I shower. So I would repurchase. This is definitely like the drugstore leave-in conditioner that I'm going to buy next time. I'm actually using a different line right now, but when I use that one up, I'm going to use this one. Sometimes my heart strays. Sometimes I want something different. Now, last but not least, this gel is like, if you are new to gel and you want to get into gel, but you're scared that it is crunchy and gross and icky, this can definitely be that. But once you scrunch it out, and honestly, the price, you can't beat it for how inexpensive it is. Like, the result you get is so good. I just really like it. So this is the LA Looks Extreme Sport Hold 10 alcohol-free hair gel, and it's great. I was using this when I was doing the curly girl method. I was using this after, and I'm still using this. So when I'm doing my hair naturally curly, I just squeeze, like, depending on how I'm feeling, I squeeze kind of like how much do I say? I squeeze like a good handful and scrunch it all over my wet hair, and then I dry my hair in a t-shirt, and I just find that my hair comes out like really nice, and it has really good definition. The curls really stay very nicely, and I'm able to diffuse my hair and come out with some very, very bouncy curls that are just like, they just like shimmer around me. And this helps with that. So I would recommend, this is probably like the 3rd or 4th bottle that I've used of this, so highly would recommend. You can pick it up at the Dollar Tree. I know that Walmart has it, very inexpensive. I know that I bought this big one from Walmart. So that's my empties, what I repurchased, all the stuff that I've finished. If you have any questions about anything that I've used, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer them in your comments. Thank you so much for watching to the end. This has been a very fun video to film. So yeah, it's been good. Like, I'm gonna be posting videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. LOL JK. I forgot one thing. So this one little skincare product is the Pond's Perfect Color Complex. I bought this at the Dollar Tree, and I really like it. The main ingredient it has going on is niacinamide, which is really good at keeping oil at bay but still moisturizing your skin. And it has like a brightening effect. I think that's because it's like, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but niacinamide has a way of both like cleansing your pore, like it's moisturizing without like making your pores like clogged up and stuff. It's my very scientific way of putting it. That's like the descriptions I've seen of it. And this little Pond's moisturizer is fantastic. You don't have to use a lot to get a great effect. And I used this one night, and the next day my skin looked very different. Not to say that I like woke up and was like an entirely different person, but my skin looked a little bit less red, but still very like soft and supple. And I've already repurchased. I really like this. And make sure that you're using sunscreen when you use this. There's a lot of warnings on it about that, and I would let me also warn you that you should use sunscreen with it. So yeah, that's it for this one. Okay, now I'm done.